It's going to be the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the Jazz, they're probably going to be off to a good start, and they have a chance to come in here and make the Lakers 0-2. Now, the Jazz ain't no joke, okay? The Jazz can play some basketball. They're known as the only team in the West that plays both offense and defense and are good at both. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster, they can play offense, they can play defense. They've got a bench, they can play, they got some depth, and they have a starting five. Now, they may not have no superstars or no stars, but they have a team, and that's what they're known for. Now, they made the playoffs the last two or 3 years. I think the Jazz will go back to the playoffs. They probably might get number 4. If not number 4, probably number 5 or number 6. Somewhere around between number 4, 5, or 6 is where I see the Utah Jazz at. They might, win a playoff series in the first round. Somewhere around the second round, probably get eliminated. I don't know who it might be. It might be the Lakers, might be the Clippers, might be Golden State. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I mean, we all know they can beat the Houston Rockets, so that's probably who they might face in the first round again. Since we know that every time Houston and the Jazz clash, what do we always see? We always usually see a 7-game series. And Houston might beat the Jazz if it's the second round and not the first round, and then they might end up facing the Warriors in the first round, so it all depends on the matchups. Now, for the Lakers, LeBron James is going to have to turn it on, okay? LeBron's been criticized because they lost to the Clippers in the season opener, and a lot of people love to go off with this assumption in sports. You lose your first game of the season, usually that means you're going to lose some games later on in the playoffs, and that's going to result in why you don't go to the playoffs. You don't win the first round or the second or the third round. This is a chance for them to beat the Jazz, which I believe the Lakers will beat the Jazz just barely. I think the score might be 99-100, or I might think it might be 101-100. They're going to just barely beat the Jazz, okay? LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they will win tonight's game against the Jazz. They will have just barely won the game. And the only way I can see the Jazz win this basketball game and make the Lakers 0-2 is if by some chance LeBron James ain't going off. If LeBron ain't scoring no 25, 30, 35 points, Anthony Davis ain't getting no 20, 25 rebounds and 20 blocks, that's the only way I can see Utah Jazz play all 4 quarters offensively and defensively and then win the basketball game from the Lakers and make the Lakers 0-2. So if LeBron ain't scoring at least 25 to 30 points, which I think he should score 35, and Anthony Davis ain't getting no 20 blocks, no 20 points, and no 20 rebounds, it's supposed to be 25 rebounds, then that's the only way I can see the Jazz make the Lakers 0-2 this season. You lose 2 games in a row and it's the start of the NBA season, then I think Stephen A. Smith might say the Lakers are in trouble. So I think Lakers will win tonight just barely. And I think the Lakers are going to have to make some big-time minor adjustments. Get Dwight Howard in the backcourt and let Dwight Howard block shots. I mean, he can at least shot block. I mean, he looked good in game 1, but I think this might be a chance for Dwight Howard to step up and show why you're a Laker again. Because, some people are kind of like, Dwight Howard's back, so he better, unless Dwight Howard turn into Superman and get some blocking down there in the post in the backcourt, that might help the Lakers win tonight. Because if Dwight Howard don't show up and Anthony Davis ain't getting them many rebounds and LeBron don't turn it on, then that'll be the only way I can see Utah come out of here and win against the Lakers, and Lakers are 0-2. And you know how the Laker fans do not like when the Lakers are 0-2 or 0-3 or 0-4. I don't want to see no Laker 5-game losing streak, okay? Because this is what happens to the Lakers in the middle of the season. They go on a losing streak, and then Laker fans get upset. So that's my predictions for tonight.